Yellow. Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, the children. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So, okay. These are like mystery energies, but these are the energies that God wants to address today. So we have Virgo and Capricorn, masculine energy. Let's see what those are about. So we know that the Virgo energy is all about like structure and work and being proper and things like that. So Virgo energy, it says positive attributes are being efficient, industrious, calm, adaptable. Okay. And Capricorn energy is self-disciplined, persevering, stoic, determined, and serious. So you put those energies together and you get somebody who is kind of adamant about achieving their goal. This is masculine energy, so that's the go-getter energy. So this reading is for the collective who's not backing down. Basically, you have a goal, Capricorn energy, you know how to get it, you got the discipline to go after it. All right, so let's see what else God wants us to know. Oh, there's more. So this card was sticking out. We got the Libra feminine energy. Let's check what that is about. That plays a role here. Libra. We got fair, wise, helpful, friendly. Okay, and the next one, got Cancer energy, feminine Cancer energy. So it's like receiving those energies. So it's like you expect to receive fairness. Okay, you expect to learn from it, you expect to be assisted, and you expect good vibes. Okay, and Cancer energy, we got intelligent, crafty, rational, strong-willed. So you see, what whoever this reading is for, the collective that this reading is for, is people who are about their business. You have goals and you expect to receive them, and you're not being irrational either. So these are good energies to have. So it's like you expect to be sane throughout the whole process. You expect a good outcome. Shit, you locked in, locked in, locked in. So now we have the Gemini energy at the bottom of the deck though. So that's the that's the, you know, let's see what they say about Gemini energy. Gemini energy says curious, skillful, humorous, seductive, imaginative. Okay, and I didn't hear any derogatory terms when I saw it, so it's all positive vibes here. Very nice. I like where this is going already. So the underlying issue is you are curious. So you're not sure if you're gonna achieve whatever goal this is that you're after, but you feel like you could definitely do it, and you got the skills to do it. And humorous shows me that you are not in a heavy mindset. You know, you're willing to go with the flow. You're willing to see the lighter side of any mishaps that may happen, any miscalculations or any problems that arise. It's like you can make a funny out of it and keep going afterwards. Get back on focus. And what's the last one? Seductive. Oh my God. So with the seductive, I'm getting like, by any means you intend to achieve your goal. And imaginative. I don't know if I would love or hate to be on the other side of you trying to achieve whatever this is that you're after. it can get complicated, you know. So yeah, so this one is for the go-getters, and you're in great spirits about what you're trying to accomplish. So let's see what the message is. What does God want you to know? Kind of feeling iffy about this one, but we'll keep it close by. So we're not using these. Maybe not that. By the time I'm finished, I'll see. But these are pertaining to your story. So let's get right into it. So the first deck I'm guided to is the Tell Me Who deck. So this has a bunch of different like jobs or positions and whatnot in there. But God can tell us the message that it wants us to receive using any deck. I've realized. You remember how God told us the story from this alphabet deck. And this one. They're here again. So let's see. And this is why you can't do what I do unless you've actually got clearance from the divine. Because how the hell do I know what word goes with these letters? Because all the words in the world start with a letter of the alphabet. It could be any fucking word. But if you're connected to the divine will let you know exactly which word goes with which letter. All right, so this is in the reverse. I don't know why. But we've got male. Okay, this way. So it's in the reverse. Okay, so we got music engineer in the reverse. So a music engineer in the reverse. Hang on. I'm trying to find the context. So this is both like physical music engineer and also a psychological thing. So physically, you know, a music engineer is those who work the machines to make the final product, right? They use the machines to alter the sound, the speed, all that, to refine the project, the musical project. Now, from a psychological standpoint, it would be someone who is doing work to refine a situation in the way that they want it to be. But we got this in the reverse. So that means whatever they're trying to do, the shit ain't gonna work. Okay? They're gonna attempt to. So that's kind of a vibe like no weapon formed will prosper. So you are right to be hopeful about having the victory in your efforts. Okay? So yeah. So there's some opposition. There's some opposition, but it's going to fail. Okay? Somebody don't have the power to manipulate this to go anyway but how you see you achieving this. Right, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, architect. So what's an architect? An architect is somebody who draws up the plans of a structure. Okay, so they're trying to create the outcome that they want. So this is your opposition. Okay, you're an architect too, because you have a plan that you want to execute. You got goals and objectives that you're trying to achieve. Okay. But yeah, your plans are going to get a yes and their plans is going to get a no. So keep pushing forward. You have the right vibe about what you're trying to achieve. Okay? So architect, we got domestic. So that's in-house, and we got nurse. So a nurse is someone who takes care of. And we got lawyer. So this is like the reasoning, the wording, the message, the communication. So let's see what's that saying. So this person that's trying to engineer the situation or trying to make it go how they want it to go, they're going to fail. Then we got the architect is domestic, and they're nursing. So it's like being careful. So to be domestic is like to be homely, to be friendly. So this is definitely your energy, okay? Because you're not in a rush, you're not in a fight with anything or anyone. You're harnessing all the right energies to harmoniously get the victory in this situation. So let's dig in some more to find out what this is saying about you. So the architect, you have the right energy, and you're being careful about the communication. You're being careful about how you go about achieving this goal. Lawyer, farmer. A farmer is somebody who cultivates things, right? Then we got comedian male. There's that humorous energy. You're easy going about it. Oh, so that's what's gonna make them fail. Comedian male. Then we got homeless woman. So somebody feels so to be homeless is like you don't belong. Okay? This person, because of your light-hearted energy going about your plans, the person that's trying to oppose you, it doesn't mean it's a woman. Okay? Feminine energy is that receptive energy. They expect to get the victory too. But it's a no. They're homeless. They have no place here. Because remember, we got domestic, so you have place here. So it's like you have the divine authority and they don't. But they want to try to stop you from being in your divine energy and getting your divine victory. Okay? So the homeless woman president, yeah, this person feel like they're it. This person feel like they're the powerhouse. Politician, you see? So there's that lawyer energy. So they're trying to use words and communication and whatnot to determine, or to a security guard. Security guard, basically, they stand on guard. But they're standing on guard of things that is not theirs. We got imam and baby model. Let's bring out the cards and then we'll make some sense. Counselor, empress, civil servant, and factory worker. So let's see what this underlying story is saying. So this person, they're in charge of something. I guess that's why they think they can stop you. They got some kind of power, president energy, whether it's a man or a woman. And we got the politics. We got security guard, imam, baby. Okay, so you're protected. Okay, so that's what that's saying. So basically the imam energy is representing God energy. Okay, because an imam is like a preacher, but of the Muslim faith. Okay, so yeah, so this person, they don't stand a chance. So we got security guard, imam, baby, model. So God want to make an example out of you. And counselor, model counselor. So this has a lot to do with talking, music engineer. So you could be a musician, or you could be someone like myself who you're some kind of counselor. You talk for a living. Okay. You could actually be a lawyer. So these are for people who are in those any profession where it is your job to speak. This definitely applies to you. If you know that you have a goal that you're trying to achieve and you're easy going about it, and it's like you're certain that you're going to achieve it, you have every right to feel that way. But know that you are going to be challenged by someone who opposes you gaining the victory in this situation. Okay. But God said, nah, that's my baby. Imam baby. You're Imam's baby, okay? You're God's baby. And you're a model counselor. So God is going to basically fill your mouth with the right words. Okay. So you can receive Empress, civil servant. You can receive. So let's see, we got civil servant, factory worker. See? Civil servant in this case is talking about God's government. You have divine authority because you're a member of God's government. And that's why God is going to protect you. Okay, you are protected by the heavenly realms. Imam energy. Okay, so that's your first message concerning this. I'm hearing dig some more. Okay, so we got civil servant, factory worker, earth angel. Yeah. Doctor, activist, scientist. So you're on a mission. You're on a mission, and science have everything to do with reality. Okay? Yeah, you're here. You're here to basically sort out, doctor, sort out your your mission, activist, when it comes to what it is that you believe in. Okay? So you're going for it and you're being merciless about it. Then we have a footballer UK energy coming out. So that's somebody who want to kick you around. We got singer. So like I said, you could be, you have a talking job of some sort. Okay, they want to kick around the singer. The prophet or prophetess, still a line of work where it's talking. And we have dressmaker or tailor, shop attendant, secret agent. I have to decipher that for you. So they want to kick around those of us who speak for a living on behalf of God, the earth angels. They want to kick around the earth angels who are in the different professions. So that means if you're a singer, you don't, this song that you're trying to put out is one that's actually deep. It's a song of substance. If you're a counselor, you're actually helping people to become their best version of themselves. You're creating more people that are healthy for the earth rather than creating people who are trying to destroy themselves and the earth and everybody else and everything else in it. Okay? So the singer and the prophet and prophetess, they're trying to kick us around. And we got dressmaker or tailor, so that is to design something or make something. Make a shop attendant, a secret agent. Also, they want to fuck with your money too. So if they don't get you one way, they will try to get you another way. So if you're receiving money or even blessings or anything in exchange for your work, just know that they're gonna, if they can't stop you from putting the work out there, they're gonna try to stop you from earning what you deserve to get from. Yeah, they just never quit. I heard somebody say they just don't quit, do they? No, they don't, and neither should we. Let's see who gets tired first. Because the difference with we and them is that God said, come unto me, all those who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. If you're heavy burden, God will give you rest. Who they gonna call on when they get tired? They have nobody because they don't believe in God. They don't respect God. They're trying to block you from doing God's work. So they're going to get tired before us. So no, they don't quit, and neither should we. Period. So yeah, so they're going to turn the shop attendant into a secret agent. Let's read on, shall we? Secret agent. We got head teacher, vice president. You see, so they're the president, and this person that's gonna be trying to what's the word, like sabotage your money, sabotage your blessings, sabotage what you should receive for your hard work. They're the vice president, so they're clearly working for this person who wants to sabotage you. Okay, head teachers, vice president. So this person think well highly of themselves. This saboteur. This saboteur, they think really, because they're calling themselves president and head teacher. So the head teacher energy is basically saying that the ideas came from them. Okay. So this vice president, aka shop attendant, they're just carrying out, they're like a copycat. They're carrying out the commands of the same person that was trying to stop you in the first place. So they're just an extension of that person. Let's see what else. So the head teacher's vice president is a secret society male. So they do the work. Okay, it could be a female or a male. Because right now with these readings, God has been dealing with energies more so than anything else. So the male energy is the go-getter energy, okay? Yeah, they're the handyman. So even after you put in all that hard work, CEO, loctician, salesperson. So the CEO basically got them locked in because they're the handyman. Do I need to dig anymore? Okay. Yeah, so that's what we got going on there. So just know that after you finish one battle, there's another one. Many rivers to cross, still I can't seem to find my way over. Not us, we gonna find our way over. They can't find their way over because God already said they're gonna fail. Whatever you get is what you're supposed to get. They can't stop you unless God give them the power to. Okay, so anything you don't receive for your efforts, you didn't need it. You will get what you're supposed to get when you're supposed to get it. Okay. Because we could sing many rivers to cross, they gotta sing the same thing to many rivers to cross. Still I can't seem to find my way over. Yeah, so we both singing that shit. The difference is we can see our way over. They can't. So the earth is the Lord's and the fullness therein. Now, why would I want to go against? God is like the elite of all elites, the boss of all bosses, the organization of all organizations, the corporation of all corporations. Why would I want to team up with anything less than that? Ugh. My way over. In this loneliness, leave me alone. All right, let's see. Hey, I watched The Harder They Come with Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff sexy, Jimmy Cliff got some nice teeth. Yeah. But I decided to write my own ending to that movie, okay? Because they didn't have to kill him. He could have escaped to Cuba and get his shoulder fixed and live his life. Because what he was fighting for in the movie, imagine they ended up giving it to the other salesmen and saleswomen, okay? So why couldn't they just give him like a a a a raise in the first place? You see, all that shit could have been avoided had they not been so stinkingly greedy. Stupid fuckers. Anyway, we've got mail. So let's see. We got gang stalking. Is taxing. We got low self-esteem. Incarnation. Biological warfare. Return to sender. The shopkeeper. So the person that's gonna, the vice president, aka the shopkeeper, the one that's supposed to fuck up your money, because the president's gonna fail at trying to get you to stop this project. So the shopkeeper's about to get fucked up too, because we got gang stalking is taxing, so they're getting tired. Taxing is taxing. It's fucking, it's hard work. Okay, they're tasked with the job to watch you and watch your money and decide how much money you get or where your project or your production is distributed, and they stressed out. So if you see them get gray hair fast, it's because God is wearing them the fuck out. Okay, and they feel like crap, low self-esteem. They know they can't do it, and that's gonna incarnate biological warfare. So they're fucking up their health by trying to stop you. So God is gonna use this project that you feel so positive about to do more than you thought God was gonna use it to do. So if it looks like things are going haywire, like it's not working out, don't fool yourself. The birdie has come and whispered in your ear already to let you know God is using this project to work on some bad guys. Okay? God said, oh, you want to fuck with my cause? Did you know that so and so is doing my work? Hey, God is the mafia of mafias. Okay? They want a challenge, God is about to give it to them. So just know that your project is going to be what it's meant to be. So whatever you expect it to be, take that out your mind. Just do the work. Just do the work and let God do the rest. Okay? Only take part in what you need to take part in. Don't cost nobody for your money. Okay? Don't waste your energy arguing with anybody over anything, because you already know that they're trying to stop you. And by trying to stop you, they're trying to stop God. And God is not having it. So they're going to be getting their ass kicked behind the scenes, and you don't need to lift a goddamn finger. Okay? Just move on to your next project. Do some more cool shit. Right? Keep it pushing. Yeah, so they're gonna manifest biological warfare. That's the return to sender. God is like, take that now your mama cloth shopkeeper. Yeah, we got sexually transmitted disease and the banker. See, they're trying to fuck with your money. So in this case, obviously, it's nothing to do with sex. So it's talking about the interaction that they're trying. It's like the deals that they're trying to make, maybe the propaganda that they're trying to spread on you, or trying to hold down your production. It's going to stress them out. It's going to give them diseases. They shouldn't have been messing with you. Look, the ancestors, celebrity is to be well known. Ancestors, aka God. Ancestors, this is the underlying issue. They are diseased. Okay, the shopkeeper is gonna be fucked up because they're trying to mess with your bank, right? Trying to mess with your money, with your reward. So whether it's not, even if it's not money, whatever blessing or rewards, accolades like congratulations, things like that, whatever they're trying to mess with, they're only going to give themselves stress. You don't need to worry. You already got your credit. Before you even do the project, you already know the project is going to be a success. And that's why they're trying to stop it. So pat yourself on the back and know that God is going to give you what you are rightfully owed in due season. Okay? So, yes, so the banker's going to be all messed up, okay, for fucking with God's project and God's prophet or prophetess, God's soldier, God's messenger, which is you. And let's see, we got ancestors, celebrity, office. Ancestors, celebrity, office. Let's read some more. Then we'll decipher. Ancestors, celebrity, office, reincarnation, babysitter, cooking, and snooping. And they're expecting their bad ideas to be a success. They're manipulating the truth because they were recruited to do so. AKA the president hired a vice president. So, ancestors, celebrity, office. So the ancestors know an office's position, reincarnation. Okay, so it's basically saying that they're gonna get messed up because God and your ancestors and all your protectors already know that they're trying to reincarnate a babysitter. The babysitter being this person to watch your money, watch your progress, and try to hinder it. And they're cooking up their plans and they're snooping and they expect their bad habits to manifest because they're manipulating their truth. So it's something that they usually do as well. They hold down who they want to hold down or what they want to hold down, and they push what they want to push. So we got, I was recruited or initiated, but God stepped in like, yo. God associate with the salesperson. Through their dreams and shit. Oh, and after dreams, we got marriage. So it's like they can't escape, bruv. God is gonna torment them with dreams and just thoughts. And it's like, you know you're wrong, right? You know, they're gonna live with a guilty conscience and they might develop some physical ailments because of this spiritual crime that they're committing. Fuck around and find out. Play stupid games. Come and get your stupid prize. Yeah, so we got dreams, marriage, and time limit. That's their positive karma. To be tormented. Yeah, quit. They're gonna want it to stop. Negative karma. They want it to stop. But God says, nah, this is gonna stop when I say it's time for it to stop. Okay? You did the crime. Now do the time and shut the hell up. And don't do it again. Let's see if you're gonna do it again after you experience this ass whooping. Oh, the handler or controller is coming up. The handler or controller is healing. Because they're ending it. Completion. Oh, you're smart. It's a setup. Okay, so when the presidency, am I shouting? I am shouting. I'm sorry. When the president of this operation see that the vice president is getting their ass whooped, okay, the president is going to decide, you know what? I don't think I want to continue doing this anymore. All right, they're gonna fall to their knees and beg God for mercy. Let's give them a hand, shall we? Is it a salvation for you that God want a soul. So this project that you feel so inspired and positive about is designed to do a lot more than you think it is. Okay, so whatever happens, don't you worry about it. It's cool. It's 100% cool. Okay, because they think that because God said the earth is the devil's playground, that it mean that they could just do whatever they want. It's like your time is up. I keep telling you. The meek is inheriting the earth now. It is our season. Hello. Your time up. It's like we're playing baseball and it was their turn to be in to bat. All of you are out now. It's time for the next team to go up to bat. They don't wanna get out. They don't want to get out the way and give us our spot. They don't want to give up the bats. No problem. You're going to keep slapping yourself in the head with that same bat you don't want to let go of. Are we continuing to dig for this one or? Okay. There's a little bit more. So we got comfort, paid. You see? So they're going to want it to quit, but that's negative karma. God is like, I can't quit because if I stop, you're not going to learn your lesson. If I stop beating you now, you're not going to learn your lesson and you will not be a changed person. This mission is to change you. Just like God is about to change whoever is in charge, whoever sent this person. The handler is healing this because it's time for completion. We got it's a setup, comfort, and paid. It's a setup, comfort, paid. When it comes to the psyops and emotional agitation. So God is like, you got what you set out to get. So they're probably gonna upset you, okay? The way that this is about to go, although I'm telling you not to be upset, it's probably still going to move you a bit. Okay, you're gonna be frustrated somewhat, but you don't need to be. So if you do slip into a moment of frustration, don't let it last too long because I've already told you what's happening. Okay? It don't make no sense you stress yourself. All right? God is using this project for its cause. It's not just about you earning what you rightfully should earn from this project. You're earning more than you bargained for in a good way. So even if you don't get some of your rewards now, it will come in the right time. Okay, so don't worry about it. God is using you in a much bigger way than you even perceive right now. Okay, so you're changing their lives because them coming after you and God beating their ass is making them decide, yo, I don't want to be like this anymore. So that means this is about to be the worst ass beating that they ever get trying to fuck with a project like this. So it's something that they usually do and they usually get away with it, but the seasons have changed in the earth and that's why they're going to get their ass whooped because the earth is not the devil's playground in this season. It is the home of the meek. The meek shall inherit the earth. It's our earth now. It is the earth of those who serve God now. It's not the evil them, it's not the evil people them place anymore. They don't run things anymore. They just want people to believe that they run things. But God begged to differ strongly. And they're about to see it themselves. We don't have to do anything but keep doing what we be doing. And let them do what they be doing. And the God's gonna be doing what it be doing. Okay? So we got it's a setup. The comfort was paid for the psyops. So it's like you got what you wanted. You tried to emotionally agitate my servant and you wanted them to not get what is rightfully theirs. You got what you wanted. Now it's time to pay. Emotional agitation, telepathic communication, and some depression. So yeah, they're gonna get to you. They're gonna frustrate you. The way that people are dealing with you. Sexual frustration is not about sex. It means your interaction with these people is going to frustrate you. Because you know that what they're reporting and what they're saying is not the truth. They're manipulating the truth. You know you're being lied to. So it's gonna frustrate you. So we got miscarriage. They're playing with your product, and you know it. Okay? You already know it, because see, I'm telling you before it even take place. So if it's taking place now, everything is going just how it's supposed to go. Because they think they're winning, but God's about to beat their ass for fucking with you and your project. Because your project is in honor of God's kingdom. It's in honor of our growth as the human family. It's positive vibration that you're trying to put out. And God's not going to allow them to be messing with that anymore. And it starts with this project. So, by all means, grieve the situation, allow it to frustrate you, but not for too long. Okay, you got better things to do with your time. All right, you're just a servant of the Lord. Let God use your project. We had promiscuity coming up next. I was hearing dig a little bit more. Okay. So promiscuity and then gift. See, there's your blessing. That's why God was like, go back. I mean, you could have told me that you wanted me to dig some more before you see me packing up. You always let me pack up the cards and then tell me dig some more. And I know you did a whisper. I didn't hear anything. Okay, so we got promiscuity of gift, right? So that's your blessing coming in, and it's gonna be a lot. Okay, cup full and running over for your chemical warfare. Double for your trouble. The abortion, them trying to block you, them trying to stop you. Okay, you're gonna be gifted heavily, right? That's what I'm saying. Don't waste your time being all angry for too long, because it's like you're gonna get gray hairs in your head. For what reason? Allow that. You already know the story. You already know how this is gonna show. Am I gonna dig some more? So yeah, so okay, so we got patient. So God says be patient. Your gift, your rewards in this situation is gonna come. So don't let the frustration last for too long. Okay? So be patient when it comes to this psychic warfare. You know? About the past and the money. Okay? And how they doctored the situation. They were misguided. They went in the wrong direction. And they should have stayed away from their malicious intention. I'm hearing now I can finish with this deck. Just so you know, the next card was intimidation. So God is about to fuck them up. I just want to see. I want to see what's coming. Intimidation of the double agents. Yep, God is about to fuck them up. Now we can leave this deck. So now you know everything you need to know. You already know how this is gonna play out. You're gonna get what's for you. God is a just God. God is a fair God. Yeah. So one more deck. Let's see. FAFO. I keep telling them this season is over. They don't want to listen to me. Oh well. Okay, so we got transgender, transgender. Why hold it upside down? I was holding it upside down. And at the bottom of the deck, we got T. So how does that fit into this situation? Transgender. So when it comes to the trans part of the word, it is basically to transition. And gender is from masculine to feminine or feminine to masculine. And then we got the T at the bottom of the deck, which is usually the blockage. So, okay, so God is basically saying with that quick message, you don't need to be in your that's why we got two masculine cards. Yeah, you don't need to put in all that effort, my love. Okay? And remember, also, the two feminine cards came out. God says it's not that serious. Rest. Okay? You cool. Just do what you gotta do. Do your best and leave the rest of it. It's not your battle to fight. Okay? That's why. Okay, so basically you're saying transition from your masculine energy into the feminine energy. Okay? God said, I got this. Once you finish your production, just chill out and let them do what they do, because God is gonna be doing what God be doing. You don't have anything else to do. Just know that God got this. If I were you, I'd pay more attention to God and how God is gonna handle them, so you can learn something about how God work. This is a beautiful opportunity. Don't waste your time being angry, so angry that you can't pay attention to the goings ons. God is about to work in your presence, and you will be able to witness at least some of it. Pay attention. And then put it in a song. All right. So yeah, so God said you can come out of your masculine energy and go into the feminine energy. You got this. Just do what you gotta do and leave it alone, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was saying don't allow yourself to be upset for a long time. It is upsetting, okay? It is gonna be frustrating, but you already know how the story is gonna play out. So you don't need to dedicate that much energy and time into being frustrated. If I were you, I'd pay more attention to getting the details of how this is really gonna go. So you get to see behind the scenes, God at work. You know that God's about to fuck them up. They don't know that. So why are you upset? You shouldn't be that upset. You know what I'm saying? It's not your problem. It's their problem. You already did what you were supposed to do. They want to stand in the way. So FAFO. So yeah, they're gonna try to sabotage you. You already know that. Still put your best work out there, because you still have your rewards to reap in the future. Okay. So what are we doing? They think that by sending these poisons through the phone that they could get me to stop. Don't be surprised if one day I come on to do a reading, yeah, and the phone is here, and I'm like way back there by the closet. Okay, I'll have to walk around, show you the card, and then walk away to protect my respiratory tract. Okay, all right. So let's just prepare just in case that actually has to happen. It's because they really got the poison torn up. All right. So let's see. Now I'm gonna do my work. They're not gonna stop me. That's what I'm trying to say. So even if I have to put the phone 10 feet away from me, I will walk up and show you each card and then walk away. Right. So the last message we've got, oh, W. You know what that means? Win. Somebody stop with the bots. You already know that's a W. No waste your time being angry for too long. It's cool. You win anyway. Let's check them before we start. Okay. All right. So we got male and J. J, justice. Getting justice with the J. Male justice. So basically, the work that you put in, you're going to get justice. Hence why the subject matter is W, win. So just know you're going to get justice in this whole situation because you put in the work. So put your best out there still. Don't let this deter you or kill your spirit in any way. Go hard for your God. Check it. Your Imam's baby, your God's baby. All right. So the underlying issue, we got E, F, G, they can't block me one day, try and block me another way. E, F, G, U. Okay, I'm gonna bring out the cards and then I'm gonna interpret. So don't freak out when you see the cards, okay? Just like transgender was saying something different to transgender as we know it, bisexual obviously is gonna mean something else. But just hang on. We got N, B, Y, A, R. I'm feeling three more. T, Z, and H. Somebody's tired. That's my God. And look what come. You got the T for the blockage, the Z for the ending, and then somebody is like sighing like so let's see what God is saying with all of that. All right. It's funny how EFG come out one behind the other. So I'm getting the order. Okay. Everything is in order. Like we were saying before, the way how things are about to play out is exactly how God wanted to play out. They're going to sabotage you or try to, and they're going to fail miserably. Okay. They're going to block you. They're going to try and block your progress. They're going to try and block your gifts from coming in for your hard work. They're going to do it. It's okay. It's meant to go that way. E, F, G. We're going in order. Okay? I'm hearing gangster with the G. And then the U. So you the gangster. Okay? And bisexual. So now the bisexual is coming in like it's both ways. So it's like you could be in your masculine energy, you could be in your feminine energy. And once you've done the work in your male energy, then chill out because you the gangster. You the top of top here. You the winner. W. Okay? So go in order and you know when to switch up your energy. Okay, know when to come out of your go-getter energy and just sit back. Your justice is coming. All right, so we got N and B. Why was I getting R and B? And look, the R is right under there. I'm getting R and B with this N and B. So what's R and B? R and B is like loving music, bro. R and B is serenading your soul and seduction, the Gemini energy. Yeah, God said, go listen to some good music, bruv. Go listen to some nice music. And look, right after the Gemini energy, we got Capricorn feminine energy, the discipline. Now you just receive, because when you're doing your project, you're in Capricorn masculine energy. So you're going to receive back what you have put out. You see it? And let's refresh our memory what the Capricorn energy is about again. It's about self-discipline, persevering, stoic. Okay? So you're going to put that out and then you're going to receive it back. Self-disciplined, persevering, stoic, determined, and serious. Yeah, so it was a seduction, R&B energy. And then we got, so that what God is trying to say is that's not the time for you to listen to that murder kill music. So if you're the type that love murder kill music, put that shit down and serenade your soul. Okay? Serenade your soul. Do things. If not R&B music, if it's classical music for you, if it's soca music, no murder, death, kill music, no rap music, no music of destruction, no hard metal devil music type of energy. Your soul, it can't take that at that time because you're already angry about what's happening. Okay? So do whatever you can to change up your energy. Go into your softer era, your feminine energy, whether you're man or female. Pull back and go into your feminine energy. God will take care of the rest. Let's see. So we got the NB. So that's like R&B. So like chill out, good vibes only. And then we got Y. Y. So you need to know why. Let's see why. We got A and R. You know the R card is my okay, that's anger. The A and the R together, anger. And then we got block, the blockage card, and the ending card. Block that out and breathe. Okay, so if you need me to go over that again, everything is going in order, EFG. And you a gangster. We already know you a gangster. That's why you so pissed. But God is saying you need to switch that shit up. Okay? Change from your masculine energy into your feminine energy. Whether you're man or woman, you a gangster. Change that shit and get into your feminine energy. listen to some R&B, or do things that are soft, do things and be around people that bring out the calmer vibe of you. And you ask why? It's because you gonna be very angry. It's because of your anger. So that means you got like a short fuse. You got a bad temper. And God said, block that shit. T. End that shit. Z, the last letter of the alphabet. And breathe. Just breathe. Okay? Okay. Because you are the Imam's baby. You are God's baby. Okay? You're in great hands, and God is in good hands with you. And that's why God is going to make you do this project. And these haters are going to try and mess with it. Remember, we were doing the reading, and the reading said that the Jews hate superstars. It's because they're jealous, bruv. Because really and truly, the superstars are the ones that are supposed to be making the most money. So they're going to try everything that they can to make us believe otherwise, so that they can keep making the most of the money. But it's cool. Their time's soon up. Matter of fact, their luck has been finished. Their luck is finished, as the reading said. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. And do your best. When you go do your project, lick that. You see me? Yeah. Sell off, as the Jamaican says. Sell off. Okay? So, keep doing your best. That's it. That's who we are. That's what we do. All right? You're going to get your gifts in the future. And God say, calm your temper. Relax. And breathe. Until next time, my loves, you take care of yourselves and each other. Heal Jah. Rastafari. I'm out.